Hello and welcome to the Tip of the Week. I'm Dr. Amy Starr with the Mesa Veterinary Clinic, Paws and Hooves Mole Veterinary Services, and San Francisco Stables. So obviously we're getting into summer, and well, we're far into summer with hot weather and stuff. So I want to talk to everybody about safety at dog parks. There are a lot of things that we can see that can be an issue at a dog park that you need to be aware of. Obviously, the number one is picking up diseases. There are a lot of different diseases that can be spread at dog parks, and unfortunately, not everyone is fully aware of how to prevent their pet from being the spreader. We actually see a lot of times that owners will tell us, oh, our pet started to feel bad, had a little bit of diarrhea, a little bit of vomiting, or was a little bit lethargic, or had a fever, or whatever. So we took him out for a walk and we took him to the park so that he could feel better. And that is obviously the most terribly wrong thing to do. So if you've ever done that, please don't do it again. The reason why it's wrong is not only is it wrong for the pet, because the pet isn't feeling well and what it needs is to see a doctor and get medication and rest, but it also is wrong for the rest of the community because it's passing disease. And we actually see this very often. So, make sure that when you do take your pet there, you're being responsible, not taking your pet if it's sick, and watching out for the other dogs and making sure that your pet doesn't go around a dog that may not look 100% healthy. The other thing is not everybody is as great as our clients, and not everybody deworms their pets frequently. So as we all know, every animal needs to be dewormed on a periodic basis. Cats and dogs should be dewormed with heartworm prevention every single month, and then cats should also get an additional dewormer every 6 months. Horses should be dewormed depending on the lifestyle and where they're housed, should be dewormed between every 2 to 4 months. And so when we're taking our dogs to the dog park, we may be protecting our pets, but other people may not. And so the main thing is to make sure that your pets are protected and keeping them dewormed so that things that they might pick up at the dog park aren't causing problems. The other thing that we actually see a lot from dog parks is Giardia. Giardia is not something that can be prevented, although there is a vaccine against it. The vaccine does not work very well, so nobody actually vaccinates against it. And so if you notice any type of diarrhea or tummy upset, always please bring a fecal sample in as soon as possible. That's a poop sample. And as soon as possible so we can check for Giardia, because it's actually very common from the dog parks and the apartment complexes, because all the dogs are going to the same area. A lot of times they water the grass, and so the water spreads it around and so forth. And then the last thing that we see are dog fights. And we don't want your dogs to get bit or have any trauma from dog bites, so please be aware and watch your dog around other dogs. Make sure that they're not going around aggressive dogs, or if they're aggressive, make sure that you're keeping control of them and be responsible and ethical about your time at the dog park. Keep everybody safe. And if your dog poops, or if you see another dog poop, please make sure and pick it up so that we can help to decrease some of that spread of disease. Alrighty. Also, one last thing, please remember it's super hot and not all breeds handle the heat. The heavy muscle dogs, the pit bulls, the bulldogs, the squish nose faces, the bulldogs, the terriers, the Boston Terriers, things like that, they do not handle the heat very well. So don't take them hiking in the hot, and don't take them out to the dog parks in the hot time of the day. Take them early in the morning or late at night. And make sure you bring lots of water for your pets and give them time to rest. Some pets will just go crazy and just run and run and run until they actually get heat exhaustion. So just be careful of that as well. All right? Hope you have a great week and take care. Bye-bye.